Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'll be doing jobs up and down the... no, we're not doing jobs up and down the CD roads, we're doing a truck drive where we can end up anywhere on the map. Just going to quickly make a poll and then I'm going to get our first job going. There we go. Poll started. Okay, so welcome Tropical. You're tagging along in the S series, no problems. Welcome Prince. And welcome Oliver. Yeah, I'm in London because I'm in my own personal profile. Let's get our first job going, shall we? So first one to the login app. So that's out of England, through France, through Belgium, through Luxembourg, back into France, across Switzerland, and then across Italy. It's actually quite a long drive of a first job, but do you know what? Why not? We go cross country in global cargo. Or you're just coming onto the server, right? I'll pick up this job so it doesn't respawn and then I'll wait for you. In fact, I think Tropical's disappeared as well. So I'm sure Tropical was next to me a moment ago. Unless something's come up for him. Well, he's just put same in chat now. Yeah, I see Tropical's now got the blue badge next to his name. First time I've noticed that. But you actually start the game, no issue. Good evening, EST Transport. Good to have you this evening.
Good morning. Morning. Evening. Where's the job coming from?
From Sand Builders. Morning. It sounds like something you might have been in bed most today, saying morning. You had the membership for a few weeks now. I think it's been longer than a few weeks.
Yep. Just literally got up about 5:30.
You got up, wow. See, I just can't do that. See, the only time I've actually done it, funny enough, I woke up at 5:30 was, wow, about 17 years ago. I had my own website. And I spent 3 days working on it, and then I fell asleep in my bed at 7:30 in the morning. I woke up at 5:30 in the evening. Otherwise, normally I can't do it. Right, so just waiting for Prince and Tropical to get over here. Fat Tropical's here. Oh, and there's Oliver. Been on single player in the past 2 days, playing on mods. See, I've never really been into mods myself, but you know, there's different things about this game that keeps people interested for different reasons, so that's always a good thing. Has Oliver got the job already? That was quick.
I took a separate job from Postbed. Fresh herbs I've got.
Alright, no problems. That explains how you've got it so fast. I think Tropical's got it, so we're just waiting on Prince now. Once Prince has it, we'll all depart. I thought Tropical was going to do a tropical special then. Oh. That blimmin' horn. Tropical specialist, that... Oh,
Yeah, I forgot I had them horns.
yeah, it's November now, mate. You got to change it. But yeah, a tropical special is where you don't wait for people and just go.
At least when I'm on the CD road, Prince, that is a nightmare on that road. It drives me crazy.
Welcome in, Sutty. Good evening to yourself.
Yeah, I've not been on the game for a while, like since Halloween time, so I forgot I had them.
Yeah, not an issue, tropical. But yeah, I think the only thing with regards to 1.57 update I'm looking to try out is the Scandinavian update, as I believe that's part of it. So if that is correct, I will do a stream covering it when it releases. You know, rediscover some roads up there. I've just seen how long this job is. It's more than 1,500 kilometres. Yes, correct. Scandinavia refresh is part of 1.57. Well, I'll be having a look around when that comes out. It's the only thing I'm really looking forward to with 1.57, to be honest. Although it's nice that we're getting a faster, scannier engine, I suppose. Anyway, guys, if you are just tuning in, don't forget to hit that like button. Hitting a like button does help me out a massive amount as a content creator here on YouTube, so it's very much appreciated. What is he doing? Oh yeah, that's a straight report. Decided to change lanes. Timestamp is that 12 minutes. I'm going to try my hardest to get on top of actually putting these reports in, because I've been slacking a little bit recently. Not because I can't be bothered, but because I've had so much going on. I've just had near enough no time to do anything. This week is looking a little bit clearer, although it's looking like I'm going to be cancelling one of my streams this week due to a meeting sneaking up. Typical as well, I put my schedule out and a couple of hours later somebody's in the chat going, I think we need an exec meeting, and I'm like, really? I think it's going to be Thursday. I've just left London, Sutty. And somehow, despite that collision, I don't have any load damage, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, not going to... Well, the plan is not to go onto the busy roads today. Yeah, you've been on single player a bit, haven't you, Tropical? I've been fairly productive today as well. Managed to get a video sorted for my transport channel, and there's a vlog going on this channel at 9 o'clock. The vlog definitely is lacking a little bit. Partially because the Chevy train I ended up on was absolutely packed, and then also my nervousness talking to a camera in public. So there's definitely room for improvement, and as I do more vlogs, I'm hoping that will be the case. Because I would like to, long term, vlog semi-regular. I managed to get a short up on TikTok before as well. So yeah, I've definitely been busy. As for I'm driving with today, we've got Prince, we've got Tropical, and we've got Oliver. Well, you're liking it, i.e. Tropical. But it would be easy if we did change it so it's not user numbers, you know what I mean?
At least his name has a 69 in it.
That is true, it does have a 69 in it. As it's from tonight, you can change it out. Yeah, having 69, it's a good one. And no, Tropical's been around for a little while. I'm going to try and get rid of this guy in front of us a bit as well, because he's not the best of drivers, to say the least. Yeah, I do wonder how long Tropical's been a member for. I think it's 6 months.
I've also just realised Tropical's ID number has 69 in it.
You've just seen that. You just can't drive. Honestly. His driving's really bad. You can do silly things like that on arcade mode. Look at ID 64. Oh. Rent a girlfriend, wow. That's a bit. His name wasn't within TMP rules. Salty. And good evening, Super Luke. Or Super Evil Luke, I should say. Good evening to yourself. I think I'll be okay for fuel on this job, and then next job I'll need to fuel up for. What, you need fuel now, do you, Prince? Yeah, right. There's a fueling thing just after the CD World entrance, so we'll pull in there for you to fuel up quick. Oh, for frick's sake. When his new PC, not long, hopefully. Also, we are coming into a place where a load of people are about to load in, so make sure you give extra space between yourself and the truck in front. If you don't and you lag, well, if somebody lags into you, well, you're silly, really. Oh. Oh my god, really? It did not really lift like that before. Somehow only 1% load damage. Yeah, I went to read the chat and the truck just decides to start lifting. Lovely. That was ridiculous. Luckily, only 1% load damage. Anyway, was I? Not gonna lie, I would join you, but it's effort putting out the wheel and messing about with all the wires. See, I keep it plugged in, but just unattached to the desk and next to the desk, so when I go to use it, I've just got to screw it into the desk. Yeah, I'm gonna pull into this fuel stop for Prince. Welcome in, Adam. Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to lift up like that. It didn't on the corners in England, so I thought it was fine, but clearly not. Now welcoming Ben H, it was a close one, yeah. There was not much space to park up here. Since we're waiting on Prince, just park up behind me, I think. I don't think there's anywhere else you can go, apart from blocking the road. Oh yeah, Prince isn't here yet, but he's catching us up. At least it's some time off, what's it called? Before I can do the slash fix. Oh, hey up Oliver. He's gone. Prince is just pulling onto the fuel tank now, then we'll go. So how long do I have to wait? 304 seconds.
Yeah, really empty tank.
Yeah, I've got half a tank, so I'll be fine. I'll be able to do this job, I think, and then fuel up on the next job.
I find it iconic, like, as soon as I stop moving, the person moves.
Oh yeah, typical, innit? Just waiting, there we go, Prince is fueled up, let's go.
Yeah, I go.
I actually heard the money thing then in the chat, in the mic, couldn't even think then. But yeah, give me extra space, guys.
Do you mean the CB radio, Terence?
Yeah. Oh, somebody's overtaking. I just need to be careful now because I'm going to get entry malfunctions for the next couple of minutes. Yeah, quite a long first job this. Thankfully only 1% load damage, and I'd rather not have any more. Where am I heading? We're on our way to Bologna, which is in Italy. Or have you been doing 90 on single player, have you? I've done enough 90 driving with that Halloween event. Well, 90's not bad on single player. See, on single player, I bomb it a lot more. What are you doing? You went to go in the hard shoulder and pulled out again. I shouldn't have to guess what other people are doing.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Is there an event happening on the road between Lily and Brussels, or whatever the city is?
First I've heard. I do indeed. It's the safest thing to do, Adam.
I saw the TMP Facebook update. It says crossing borders or something.
Okay. I wonder what that's about. I always assume everyone on the road is going to make the worst possible decision. Trying to get it. Yeah. There is a few that drive like that. Like we had one guy before you joined, coming out of London. Was in the right lane. As I got close, absolutely turned hard into the left lane. And then I had a bit of a collision trying to avoid him. I was not amused. There was a mini border crossing yesterday on Sim 1. Don't know why that was sent twice, but yeah, it must have just been yesterday because I've not really heard about it. But yeah, hopefully I won't be feeling until the next job. How much longer now? 10 seconds. We're turning off here. Been uploading about 1.5 terabytes worth of film, shows to Spur server, so you can reconfigure the drives. Ah, so you're going through all your files and sorting them out. A good thing to do. I'm in the process of backing things up myself because one, this PC is not going to last much longer, and two, I'll be getting a new PC soon anyway, so I'll be wanting to move things onto it. Then that computer will have to last me at least 2 years. Wow, that's a good deal that for 48 quid, to be honest with you, Luke. You got excited when you found it, I'm not surprised. I think you've done well, to be honest. Right, we're coming off here.
In which channel did you post that link to the PC you're gonna get?
Members chat. I think. I'm pretty sure it's members chat. I'm looking at my options at the minute because as we come into Black Friday, I might get a good deal, which would allow me to get the PC slightly earlier than I would have done otherwise, which for me is a good thing. I'm not going to lie, my revenue on YouTube's dropped a lot recently, in part because I've not been making as much content because I've just been so busy with other things. I think I've seen that one tropical, I can't think what it was. My brain feels like it's going to explode with the amount of stuff I'm doing at the minute. Oh, the Hern call for... Yes, yes. I remember now, yes. Yeah, because they don't have anything to call. After the PC, I'm going to get a... what's it called now? GoPro for when I vlog. So the quality will be a bit better. That is next on the list. Assuming nothing else I have breaks. Anything I make on YouTube, maybe ad revenue, super chat, membership, the lot. So that's all going towards the computer right now. And yes, that's the one tropical. I was looking online recently and I noticed you can get one for about 250 quid brand new if you get it at the right time. You want your new PC and the new chuck wheel. What new chuck wheel? It's like eventually I will get a G923, but it's not a priority for me right now. What do you think, it's balls or do you tropical? And Prince is put yes in game chat, so there we go. See, motors are more expensive, but maybe one day, if I'm earning a bit more on YouTube and that, it's something I can consider it. So like, I've got plans in place now to plans in place on my social media career, taking me up to January of 2027. So do keep your eyes on updates on that. And any updates will be posted first in members chat. G920 923 is the best of upgrades, so they're basically the same. Well, G923's got a bit more, what's it called, force feedback and stuff like that, so it'll feel a bit more realistic. And it keeps me with something I know, so that's definitely a big plus for me. Then after that, maybe I'll go for a Moser, but it's not really high on my thoughts list right now. One good thing now is we do have less than 1,000 kilometres until our destination. I've not looked at what's after the GoPro, to be honest. I've only started thinking about it recently. As we get closer to having the money for the PC. That is lifted up way too easy. Yeah, quite a long drive, first job. But it's a nice one to be across the map. And 22 tons is my first job. So this week's looking good in terms of availability. So it's looking like I'm going to be cancelling one stream this week. But I'm still live 6 times a week. Or 6 times this week, and that's good considering my recent availability, so I suppose I'm fine still. It's a green dot ahead. Oh, it's Pip. Pip must have picked along for the ride. Well, the more the merrier, tropical. Yeah, I'm just going to slow down a little bit more on some of these corners. There used to be better rules with regards to horn spamming and things like that. It'd be nice to see them returning. No, that's what should return Tropical, because it's just annoying. Anyway, Tropical, I thought you'd gone to Novi Joking, but your tag still says Central Transport. Can't be bothered to type. Okay. I thought it was a TMP rule, like you only had to be in one VTC at a time, but okay. Should be going past Strasbourg in a minute or so.
I mean, I'm not in it, but I'm high rolling at VTC.
Okay. Yeah, it does sound a bit different, should we say. For me, if I had extra time...
As long as I don't log jobs for Novi, I'm fine.
But yeah, where was I? I totally lost my trail of thought now. That's it. If I had extra time, I'd just do work for VTC MOD in. But I don't have the time now. So, when any applications opening by VTC or TMP, I won't be applying because simply, I just can't. I just can't give any more time. And he's still in central transport, Adam.
I remember when I was trying to find a VTC and I did the global cargo like fill out form thing. I remember doing that and then it sent off and then I haven't heard back since.
You should have heard back if you applied. See, so you've got the same role in Novi as I've got in global cargo. I'm a global cargo. You have to be a global cargo member to have that role. So obviously it's quite an important role, to be honest. I think there's a couple of roles you can have for not being that VTC. I think. Oh, I can't think it is now. There is a role where you can apply for, but not being the VTC. I think it's stuff like what do they call it? Body work or something like that. I think something like that. Yeah, Novi's only got I think 25 drivers, so yeah, it's definitely a smaller VTC. Oh, that horn, honestly, it's November, you need to change it. Yeah, it does get annoying after a little bit as well. But the main thing is, we're now in November. Halloween's been and gone, pal. Well, not much coffee left as we keep making our way to our destination. Bit early for that, tropical. For you, Christmas starts in November. For me, once bonfire night's passed, Christmas talk is allowed, and then once you come into December, Christmas music's allowed. But in the Philippines, where my girlfriend is, Christmas up.
As Tropical's on the topic of Christmas, here's the question. Are you a real tree type of person or an artificial tree type of person?
Probably a real one. Not like I've got one. I've not had one for years. And if I got one now, the cat would just destroy it. But yeah, as I was saying, in the Philippines, Christmas over there starts the back end of October and finishes, I think, the third week of third week of January, I think it finishes. In fact, no, I won't do it. But what I will say, I can't even bother typing it out, to be honest.
I'll say it right now. They can't park there.
I was thinking if you've got bad connection, you should be on TMP. Single player and convoy mode exist. And should be utilised when you cannot run TMP. Well, part of the issue you've got there is TMP needs to improve their rule set with regards to people who have low requirement PCs. Because every game has got its minimum requirements thing for a reason. And TMP should not be any different. It sounds like Pip's having fun. Oh. You get a real one for Christmas, do you, Adam? And Tropical in chat. Shout out to Nebula. Yeah, he doesn't like this song very much. I can't remember if this song was in the group of songs he sent me, or if it was from the source that I recommended. Of which, that reminds me, there's one task that I still need to sort out. Have a playlist for Christmas ready to go. Because from the 1st of December, any stream I do before Christmas Day will have Christmas music playing in the background. You think this song is from Steam Tunes? How do you know? Or like a bomb, eh? You searched it on Spotify. You must love this song then. And I'm starting to think, will I get to the end of this job without fueling? The fuel level's getting low. I think I'm... Oh. I think...
Around Christmas, I've got cousins coming all the way from New Zealand coming round.
Well, I enjoy that one, Oliver. You wanted to annoy Nebula? Oh, right, okay. But yeah. I'm going to have to plan to spend a Christmas in the Philippines at some point. But it'd be weird not spending it with my family, you could say. Well, if I go to the Philippines, I wouldn't be spending it with my family, but this year, definitely family. And next year, I don't know yet. Too early to think. Now, this year I'll be sending it with my family.
It'd be interesting to see what 2026 brings for the truck sims and also the world in general.
Say again, 2026 will do what?
It'd be interesting to see what 2026 brings for the truck sims and also just the world in general.
Oh, absolutely. I'm still waiting to see what goes on with that CD Road update. Well, you're going to put your Christmas music on now, are you? Topical, enjoy that. And also less than 500 kilometres to drive, guys. How I've only got 1% load damage, I don't know. Yeah, it's been a good drive, this one, because we've been engaging a lot. Don't know why he's driving in the hard shoulder, but obviously I'm not going to overtake, because that would be silly. Because if he's driving in the hard shoulder and I start trying to overtake, then all of a sudden he drives into the side of me. That's my silly. What is he doing? Just hang back, guys. This guy's driving a bit recklessly.
We're not in the United Kingdom, for crying out loud.
Yeah, exactly that. So I'll not overtake here. Because again, if he went back into the correct lane, he could easily say it's my fault. And I'm now low on fuel, so the next fueling station I'll be stopping at.
I've noticed a thing now with TMP players. Players don't know which side of the road to drive in England, and now players don't know what side of the road to drive in Europe.
Yep, indeed. Now he's driving in the hard blimmin' shoulder. Oh, and I'm pulling it in for fuel, so I'm going to end up behind him again. Oh. Oh, frick's sake. Do a little bit of cross-country there. Any other time, normally the fuel's on the right and the parking spot's on the left. Ah, welcome in, Mr. Pip. We are on our way to Bologna. Let's go. No problems, Prince. But yeah, that fueling stage was very confusing because any other time the fuel thing's on the right and the park up spot's on the left. Well, we've got an overtaker here laying past. Yeah, I've got 1% still somehow. Anyway, I'm asking people what we think of the upcoming 1.57 update. It's asking is it a good update or not. And at the minute, interesting enough, it's 50-50. I'm leaning to it being a good update simply because Scandinavia's got a rework in it. And I'm looking forward to discovering that part of the map. I might do it in the Scania to upgrade it to 770. You just don't.
I think the Mighty Griffin tuning pack's also getting an update, which means my Scania 520 will become a super.
Well, that's what to look forward to. So you've done Dover to Zurich, breaking
I'm
off,
looking forward to the Iceland one.
breaking off for dinner at Luxembourg. Zurich to. I thought I said China for a minute. Then you're doing that next. We're just doing jobs across the map, get them logged and stuff like that. I think we've got to go this way, you know. I'm assuming so anyway, I'm following. Ooh, hello. I don't know if he actually crashed into Prince then or not. I'll let. Oh,
Yes.
it's up to you if you report him or not. Well, if you drop down near Greece, we may cross paths again. Hey, it's possible. We could end up literally anywhere. I can't speak anymore. Was it last stream I ended up in Greece or the one before? Or you've already done it, have you, Tropical? Oliver Baby carrying fish fingers. Is that what you're having for dinner by any chance, Pip?
I think last chill stream you went to Greece because I remember stopping for because I was in the right place for my 520.
Yeah, maybe it was last stream then. I know I've been to Greece recently because I went on that little island at the bottom and I haven't been there before. Left lane is fast lane, has a barrier. Alright, chase Tropical. That dessert sounds absolutely fit. Okay.
You need help there, Prince?
Oh,
Yeah, try and hit.
he's got into the wrong lane like an absolute noob as well. Was you recording that, Prince?
Failed. I think
Prince has just popped up on nearby so you can get all of that. Now I've got 2% load damage, like honestly. In the middle of nowhere and still bumping into idiots. I'm cursed. I mean, I can technically report that because I got took out by him as well. But I'm just waiting to see if Prince recorded it, because if he did, it would look even better from his perspective. How long ago was it? The fact I've got to wait to fix says it all. How, after all this, I've only got 2% load damage, I do not know. But yeah, Prince melting a barrier is not something I had on my bingo card for tonight. But we're definitely in Italy now, I can tell with the roads. Oh, well, that's a bit of a giveaway, we're going past Milan. So, yeah, well and truly in Italy. I think Tropical's a bit further ahead, and I think Oliver and Prince are behind. You're tired of driving Italy? It's not very often I get to Italy, so I'm not bothered. It's just nice to have a break from the CD road and that. You've had to F7. Right, no problems. Hopefully it's put him in Milan so he's not that far behind. Next toll booth, fast lanes on the right, no problems. Excuse me. Not much of a convoy if you're not keeping together. We keep getting crashed into by different people. It's been one of them jobs today. And yeah, Snuggles, she's been good today. But my concern with Snuggles is that she's been asleep most of the day. So I'm worried she's going to keep me up a lot of the night. And Tropical there showing off which was my first ever logo. You've only got 1% load damage, jeez. And you've recorded...
Just behind you.
Oh, well, there we go, Prince is with us. And you've recorded them as well, good. I'll let you get it on the website because it will show even better from your perspective. You liked it, did you? I wonder if the videos are still online, so... My first ever... my first ever logo and banner was made by someone else who wanted to make it as part of like a video of making them. I wonder if them videos are still online. Yeah, I'll be making them to release on the 1st of January, Tropical, correct? And you remember that logo, you do, Adam. She's been around quite a while now. And you remember the logo as well, do you, Tropical? Yeah, it just feels like nice now to have like a channel refresh every year. As kind of like a push into that year. What's up, Pip? Can I do /fix yet? I can. But yeah, it's like, for example, this coming year I'm going to have new PC and I'm going to try my hardest to get my other YouTube channel monetized as well. Plus working on things in the background as well. Pretty much near the beginning, yeah, because you were subscribed to my other channel first. Because obviously you're into transport stuff, I'm into transport stuff obviously. You remember Discord Cam? Do you know that was, until it broke, my oldest part of my setup, because that webcam I bought many years ago to go on Skype with a girlfriend I had at the time who was living in Belgium. So I bought that before I even had YouTube on my radar. Well, I've been with my current one more than 3 years, so it goes to show. You're passing Parma. Ah, yeah, you're about a minute behind, no problems. You remember her, do you, Adam? Yeah, shame about her, but things happen, really. Funny enough, we still talk. We was talking quite a lot. Yesterday or the day before. Seeing how she was and that. And she's the only ex I've ever had where we're still actually on talking terms, which I find quite interesting. Yeah, she's a friend now. Just realised how close we are to the end of this job. Jeez. I've been driving more than an hour. It was quite a long first job, but we're getting there now. Yeah, I can't remember trucks being bad when I used it, but it's coming up, what? It's got at least 5 years though since I've used it, because we used it with Phoenix when Phoenix first set up until it had its own driver's hub. And I was in Phoenix about 2 years, and I've been in Global Cargo more than 3 years now. So maybe it's become unreliable since then, I don't know. It's like I don't plan on ever opening my own VTC, mostly due to, well, 2 things actually. Mostly because I'm quite happy in the VTC I'm in now, and then time constraints as well. I don't have the time to put into something like that like I would have been able to do a couple of years ago. It's still going pretty good for its age, well that's good. Yeah, it looks like it's been a while since I've been here. First time on this events profile, which I must have had at least 6 months now. Prince is back on the nearby, and I think Olive was about a minute away. Drop offs round the back. I don't think you'd be allowed to Tropical because that would be somebody else's username. There we go. Yeah, so 2% or 2.7% damage. Enough threat levels 305 though, so I'm happy with that. I'll get this job logged and then we'll get another one going. Why is that saying we've had an error? Keep an eye on that. Let me know if there's any stream related issues, by the way. Don't think there is, but just in case. I didn't drive anyone. Oh yeah, I did. Drove with Prince, so I'll put yes to driving somebody from Global Cargo. Are you seeing any issues with the stream, Pit? When I got to the gates, it buffered. Hopefully that's the only time that's going to happen. So next job, Bologna to... Well, that's most of the same route I've just done.
I have arrived.
We'll do that one. We'll go into Barcelona. That's near enough an entire different route because it's only up to Milan, the same route. And then out of Italy through France and into Spain. Right, I'll go and get this job. I think we're missing someone though. Oh, are we? No, we're not. Let me know if it happens again. So I am actually looking now. The frames, I did lose some frames. Yeah, no problems. Tropical, you get your food. I know I eat a bit later than everyone else. I'm not seeing any issues now. It just did twice. I'm not seeing anything my side. That's weird. You're setting up your bits now. Can meet in Milan. Yeah, by all means. You can join us in Milan. Yeah, I'm not seeing any issues now. I can see one from when it lagged the first time, but not from the second time. Has it stopped lagging now? Again, right. There's only one thing I can think of to fix it, and that's pulling my wireless dongle out and putting it back in. I'll do that when I pick up this job. It's like barely a second to a few seconds only since I got here. See, because I don't see anything else wrong. Like, I can see when I got to the gates the first time that it did lag, because I do have some dropped frames from then. But I don't see any issues after that. So I don't get it. It's very weird. Yeah, play with your dongle. Mine's not wireless though. It's definitely fitted well, you could say. Has it lagged since you last said, Pit? It does sound mad indeed, tropical. Not for Prince. No, not since you left that company, went round the roundabout, good. Because like I said, I can see where it's lagged at the level crossing, the gates going into the company, but I've not seen it since. So yeah, hopefully there's no more. Or you don't have the DLC, Luke. Oh. Well, maybe you'll be able to join later on. Just gotta wait for Oliver to get the job and then we can crack on. It's been a while since you drove with us, Luke. Yeah, you must be missing the Iberian DLC. You'll break off near Leon. Yeah, not a problem. You're welcome to tag along. Let's go. She was doing the same with tropical and that.
Pepper's gonna love my load. I've got fish fingers.
Oh well, enjoy that one. But yeah, I was doing the same with tropical and
I'm eating some fish cake as we speak.
with tropical and somebody else when they didn't have the DLC. They'd tag along part of the way and then leave us at that spot where they couldn't go any further. When her cut, I'm going to try and get it sorted this week because it's getting ridiculous now. It's just previous weeks I've been super busy. But this week's not looking too bad. It's like I've got that emergency meeting, well, kind of emergency, but it's basically just I think it's to finalise some candidate selection. Is that tropical? No, it's not. I just seen a blue truck in my mirror and I thought, is that tropical? But yeah, I think it's to finalise that for a couple of the wards. But apart from that, I don't think there's much going on this week. So it's allowing me to get on top of things this week. Catching up on my editing for a start. I think the membership has slowed down in growth, but we are above 170,000 members, I think. So, we're okay. I think we might get another spike in May if we do well in the locals. One thing we're doing well at the minute though is getting councillor defections to us, so that's gonna keep us in the news and that. We've still definitely been in the news. Zach was on a weird Channel 4 show a few days ago. I forget what it's called, Last Leg. I think that's what it's called. I'd never even heard of it until I watched that. So he's still getting himself out there and known. missing Oliver. Oliver, where's you gone, mate? Anyways guys, if you are a first time viewer here, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams for myself. I do live stream as regular as I can, alongside making videos and shorts when I can as well. Of which I do have a vlog going online tonight, as I continue to try and improve my vlogging skills, because I would like to start doing that semi-regularly at some point. I actually have a video going on my other channel tonight as well. So I've done quite a lot of editing and stuff tonight. I'm quite happy with that. Most likely I'll cancel that. It doesn't get many views anyway, but sometimes it is nice to break up ETS2, because there's not much I can play on my current PC. You just got a lag spike. See, because I'm not seeing anything on my side that could have caused that. No frames dropped, FPS is steady at 60, CPU is steady at just above 3%. kbps is stable at around 8. Oh, hang on. I see. No. Yeah. That's stable at 8,000, just over 8,000. I'll keep an eye on things. I hope it's not a sign of my computer completely going on me. It could be. We've also got less than 1,000 kilometres now. Did Oliver come off? So I've not seen him reply. I'm sure he left the company at the same time as us. Yep, no problem, Tropical. Oh, I thought he was driving that. I must have misunderstood what he said. Yes, if he's only slightly behind you, they popped on the nearby now. So maybe he is eating fish fingers and I misunderstood what he said. Fast lanes are they sent?
I could do with a bit of fuel to be fair, that make me through the whole way.
Well, you won't fuel. Well, Luke's about. Yeah, right. I mean, at the minute, I'm just going to do a handful a year, the vlogs this is. And then eventually, I'll start doing them a bit more regular. As to what's for dinner, I'm not 100% sure. I think I've got a nice pie in at the minute. It's got smacked and flipped it. By who? Report him if you was recording. And it should put you... Oh, it's probably going to put you in Milan. Not sure. Right, let's go. But yeah, Oliver must have definitely come off. Otherwise, they'd have definitely caught us up by now. Yeah, I must have misunderstood him. Because I thought he said he was carrying fish fingers. But it looks like what he's actually said is he's having fish fingers for dinner. What is that horn? It's a bit... Yeah, I think it's... Oh, no, it's not that one, it's the a different one, but yeah. It's not my go-to horn. Yeah, no problem, tropical. These are some tight bends. Oh, you do now, Prince? Well, he said he's loaded his fish fingers. Well, he must have gone then. Surely they caught us up. Maybe his internet's just randomly died. Oh well. We'll keep rolling. Good evening, Harrison. Welcome in. Should be a decent drive, this all being well. Yeah, I've not been too bad, Harrison, just stressing like mad over this Green Party stuff. Oh, yeah, otherwise I'm not too bad. How about yourself, mate? Well, I'm now chair of the local Green Party and sorting election stuff out and things like that. And we're very short on people have been around for a while. So we got a lot of new people. So I'm kind of like helping them get into it and covering for them in certain areas, things like that. So yeah, quite stressful. What's the seats like in my area? I feel about my town in general, most of them are looking very much reform, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, you've been good. You've got a promotion at work, so a lot of free time is now gone. See, the last time I spoke to you, you was struggling for time as well because you was having to update loads and loads of computers. So yeah, it sounds like stress-filled for you as well. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Are you on a fair whack for that? I wish I was. They're not allowed to pay you for stuff like that because when you come into the election cycle, you go over the spending rules straight away. If I become elected, if I get elected to council, which I'm looking at putting my foot into a seat, I think we can possibly win, then I'd get some money for that. But internal stuff for the Green Party, except for a couple of exceptions, you cannot get paid for it because it would counter election spending rules and you'd go over the election rules before long because of it. Opposition is Greens. What do you mean by that, Tropical? Yeah, that's been done now, fortunately. Glad to see the back of it, I'm not surprised. I could tell it was stressing the heck out of you. Sluggle, stop it! Scratching the back of my chair. Like regarding seats in your town, well, we've got 6 councillors across 2 seats at the minute. We're going to try and increase that, but we're definitely up against it. But we've got to try. I say our problem in St Helens, where I am, is lack of people with experience, because there's only a couple of us. So, you know, we'll do what we can. And we'll see how it goes. Oh, in a city area. Trust me, it's not nice to be in a city limit. I'll get my coat. Yeah, I think you've got a good chance. Someone I know once said to me, don't sit and dream to make it happen, always stuck with me, keep pushing. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense at the minute. And we're going to keep trying. We'll see what we get, and then try and build on for the next time round. I see what you did. Yeah, I'll get my coat, because it was quite a bad joke. Yeah, this week is pretty thin for Green Party stuff. Just looks like there's going to be an exec meeting on Thursday now, I think, which will be about candidate selection, as we look to finalise some bits and pieces. Otherwise, you know, things are looking good. Just stressful. If I don't... What do you mean, what city, Prince? But yeah, if I don't get elected,
As in the city speed limits. There's no word on a motorway.
Yeah, it is weird. But yeah, if I don't get elected, stress will end in May. If I do, then the stress will keep going until at least June. Probably July. Quotes don't work for me, I don't know, I just feel like they make your dreams come true. I mean, it's one of them, if you don't work at it, you're not going to get anywhere. It's like my dream, you could say, well, two of my dreams really these days. One is to be fully sufficient of content creating, and then two is to be seen sharply regular, not infrequent like it is now. So if I achieve dream number one, then dream number two will come along with it, you could say. Oh yeah, you want to take your dad to Australia, don't you? See, if you've got a British passport, it helps because it's one of the most open passports in the world, really. Not as good as it used to be since we left the EU, but it's still reasonably good. Yeah, I'm a Polish one, but I'm pretty sure they're British one who's just born in the UK. If you're a British citizen, which you most likely are, tropical, then yeah. Just have a look at where you can use them. It's like the British one, you can get into a lot of countries outside the EU with no visa, which is brilliant. And yeah, if you're a citizen, I'll get it. I mean, you probably can, but I can't. Because obviously I've got no Polish connection. To my knowledge. In fact, I know at least going back to my great-grandparents, they've always been English. In fact, me dating a Filipino might very well be the first time anyone from my family has dated and maybe even gone further with a non-UK citizen. Like, I know one side of my family was originally Welsh, but, you know, apart from that, I don't think... Well, having said that, no. My nan's side, my nan's sister, my great auntie then, she has kids with an American fellow, so I wouldn't be the first person with a non-English one, but definitely the first person in my family that's been with an Asian person. I'm not bothered about where people are from type thing, so it's no issue with me. Welcome in, Raymond. We have 500 kilometres to go into our destination of Barcelona. And why it doesn't bother me, I mean, doesn't affect me, I'm curious how many's on the server. 3,179 people currently on Simulation Server 1. Also, the Nightbot has posted a link to my other YouTube channel where we're trying to hit 750 subscribers. I do upload over there fairly regular. Railway content, aviation content, and when I've got the time, ETS2. So if you're not subscribed over there, please do consider doing so, as I will be putting a lot of effort into trying to hit 750 subscribers there this month. Now, as for PC savings, we're getting there. My YouTube revenue's dropped a lot recently, in part because I've not been making as much content recently due to time constraints, but we are getting there. Gonna see what I can get, see if there's anything I can get in the Black Friday sale. See if there's a decent computer out of that. If not, try the Christmas sales. Good to hear that you're almost not so good to hear that the revenue's dropped. Yeah, it's just I've not been able to do Green Party stuff and done the same level as YouTube stuff. It's just not been possible. So I had to cut YouTube down a little bit. I said this week doesn't look bad, so I'm able to do a lot more YouTube stuff this week, but there is going to be weeks where I'm not be able to, where there's not going to be many streams from me. Did you know before that Green Party was going to be time consuming? It's been a lot more time consuming than I was expecting. Well, it's a convoy on the other side, the Polish one. Yeah, originally I thought it was going to be not too much work because we didn't have many members, and then we got a massive membership surge, and then, well, yeah, we've been able to do a lot more, which I thought we wasn't going to be able to do, and then obviously that takes up time, so yeah, it's been one of those. But then again, if I do get elected councillor, I will have a lot more money behind me, so I'll be able to make up for things and be able to put a lot more into my savings for better setups and that. And I'm hoping to get the other YouTube channel monetised this year, so there's that as well. I think I'm just having to relearn how to balance my time again. Also, we've got council elections in May, and I'm looking to put myself in for a seat we should be able to win. So it'll be again where there'll be some days where I can't stream because I'm doing council stuff, but I'll be getting money from another source and I'll be able to put that into what I'm doing. So, you know.
Do you mind if we stop quickly on a hard charge just to plug my phone in?
Yeah. Just tightening up a screw in my chair as well. Yeah, if I got elected in May, I would have money coming in from being a counsellor and my YouTube revenue. I'm parked slightly over that.
Done.
Alright. I mean, it's not money you can live off on your own, but it would probably make me just about sustainable with a little bit of increased revenue off YouTube. Oh. It's my issue I've had with YouTube recently is I've just not been consistent because I've not been able to, and that's definitely hurt. I mean, it's hard to say because standard council allowance where I am is 9,200 a year, but you get more money depending on what committees you get put on. So it would be down to, you know, what committees I got put on. So like, for example, I want the seat on the transport committee, for example. I think that's about 5,500 a year, for example. So you'd have the 9,200 plus the 5,500 a year off that. So, but then again, I could end up on other committees, or I might not get the transport one. You know, it's all one of those. Welcoming ships and vehicles. Their end destination is NS Chemicals there. So yeah, basically that. Tropical. Possibly. So I'd just look at being more consistent where I could. It's just basically saying, like, well, first of all, does my local party select me? Then can I win the seat? And then, what committees actually get put on? Not bad then on top of the YouTube money. Hope you can get it. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, and money I get, like 5% of the standard council allowance, so 5% of 9,200 you're supposed to give to your local parties, help fund that, which I'm perfectly happy to do. So there's that. But, you know, I'm not sure if I would actually get deducted on tax. I think you can earn, is it 1,100 a month you can earn before you get taxed? So if it's 1,200 monthly, I would actually only get slightly taxed. But then you add the YouTube revenue, so yeah, I might just be inside the tax bracket. Let me find out. Okay, Google. What is the personal allowance tax, UK? So UK is 12,570 for the 25-26 tax year. Call it 12,650 next year. So yeah, I would be just inside the tax bracket because obviously, well, hopefully by that point I'm making a bit more on YouTube. So yeah, I'd probably just be inside the tax bracket. Yeah, just inside it. It's a weird number, it is indeed. You're tax free till like 12.7k ish, then rising to 13k next year. What is it, 13,250 next tax year of tropical? Yeah, so it's going to be borderline if I'm going to be on it straight away. If not, I won't be far off and will be before long. Because like I said, I'll be working hard next year to get my other YouTube channel monetised. And then I'll be making money off 2 accounts, plus seeing what I can do on this channel to up the revenue here. So if I'm not in the tax bracket straight away, it won't be long before I am. I mean, when it comes to getting revenue off YouTube, you only get in you only get out what you put in, really. So if I become more consistent, I'd be happy then. It's like people have said to me, like, for example, when I can't stream on like a Tuesday, for example, why don't I stream earlier? And I'm like, well, what's the point? People who work in school. Because obviously, because I play Euro Truck, everyone who tunes in near enough is from the European area. So I don't have an audience away from that, apart from like a small number of people who tune in every time. So, you know, if I started streaming like, I don't know, 12 midday for example, I'd have to build a totally new viewer base up again. So that's why I don't do it, because, you know, time consuming and it being frequent. I don't think the personal allowance will rise. I think it's going up a little bit, not much. I think it's this way. Oh. Me and Prince both got confused then. Welcome in Hitman Gaming. How will it work in the end? I don't imagine you'll be able to be a counsellor and stream at the same time. If you're time strained now, it'll be even more when you get electors in a position. Well, it depends what days the meetings are on and things like that. So what you'd see is I'll be able to still do content creating, but it'll be not as regular as it was for me a few months ago, if that makes sense. The UK government has frozen the personal allowance and other income tax thresholds at this level in cash terms until April 2028. Oh, but it's not going up then. So that'll put me more likely into the tax bracket. If not straight away, then near enough. But I should remind everyone that apart from, I think, the leader of the council and the mayor, or maybe not even the mayor now, I think it's just the leader of the council now. That's the only one that's considered a full-time role. Everything else is considered part-time, and the majority of councillors do have other jobs. There's a few that's retired and they're getting the pensions, for example, but, you know, everyone else has got another thing, should we say. It's a shame the personal allowance is so low, it's not livable really. Yeah, and with regards to the council I'm living under, we've got one of the lowest councillor rates going, but I suppose that keeps some of the useless ones out. Yeah, it is quite a high tax country at the minute. Hopefully one day it won't be the case. 3 other players in Barcelona, that's not bad. What are you in charge of a councillor? Well, again, it'll depend what committee you get put on. So, it's like, for example, if I get put on the transport committee, I'll get a lot of say regarding how the buses are run from September. If you're on planning, you get to approve and decline planning permission, things like that. Obviously then you've got to represent your local people. So like, for example, our Haydock councillors helped organise the Remembrance service on Sunday. So you've got your ward stuff and then other bits and pieces as well, depending on what committee you get put on. And yeah, we get a say on some things, yeah, because you've got some things which are controlled by local government and some things that are controlled by national government. All depends really what it is. Fuel tax is the worst. I think it's something like 80% tax. That's quite high. And yeah, I think the seats that I've gone in for, I think I've got a reasonable chance. I'm hoping I'll get selected soon so I can announce to you guys what I'm doing. I think the fact that I've been involved for quite a long time and I've got a lot of experience in election stuff, I think that's going to go in my favour. Come on, why is this a 60? Yeah, I don't think inheritance tax will ever bother me either. Well, we're coming into Barcelona now. In my opinion, the city area there is a bit weird, but welcome in, Mr. Nebula. %, fuel VAT. I don't know where Harrison got 80% from unless he's talking about something else. See, when it comes to fuel, I don't know because I've got no plans to drive. The interest and the motivation to drive isn't there, so it's not something I'm fully versed on, to be honest. Oh wow, that is some serious lag. Must be using his Nan's internet or something. And there we go, ships and vehicles down here. Getting your provisional soon. Insurance for a 70-year-old driver is ridiculous. Yeah, it's for new drivers it is quite high, the insurance. I got my provisional simply for the ID purposes. Thinking on that, I think that runs out soon. So I definitely need to renew that. Because I don't fancy taking my passport everywhere. So that's my only other form of photo ID. You couldn't even get insured at all, Nebula. Jeez. Right, well that's got me on the way to level 306. Right, I'll get this job logged and we'll get another one going. Drove with Prince on cut yes to drive with somebody else from Global Cargo. Let's see what options we have out of here then. Portugal, eh? Okay. We're going to Evora in Portugal. So that's across Spain and just into Portugal. It makes no sense because you can get insured on a 2 litre BMW but not a 1.2 litre Honda. That's weird. Well, the insurance for the BMW is 2,000 a year, and a Honda it'd be like 4,000.
Stupid gate.
Oh, Prince having a fight with a game, you don't want a gate, you don't want that. Oh, I know what litre engines are, I just don't have any interest in driving them. Because obviously I have race cars online and stuff like that, and you know, you do have like engine talk in that, but that's as far as that sort of interest goes with me. Because 99.9% of the time, if I want to go somewhere, there's a bus or a train or a plane or something that can get me there. Like, I could probably count on one hand.
Yeah, same for me. For me, it's £1.75 to hop on a bus, so it's cheap.
Well, there we go. So I think I can count on one hand how many times a year I've not been able to go somewhere. What would have been a different case if I had a car. Like, fully enough, one of them is this coming. Oh, we're here. One of them is actually coming up now. Bolton Wanderers are Swindon Town away in the FA Cup second round, and I'd like to go, but getting it on a train, like a return on the train, is more than £100. So it's like it's quite hard to justify that. And I'm looking at other options, and I'm not really getting any decent other options really. What is it, 48 quid for a lesson now? See, when I was looking and considering it a few years ago, 30 quid it was at the time, so that's really shot up. Oh, so the high demand is the reason for yours then, Luke. Yeah, that's still quite high. So unless you're going to Cardiff, it's not going any better. Yeah, and then by the time you've got to think about travel to and from Cardiff, so it definitely adds up. So yeah, that's a bit bad, Luke. Not gonna lie. Right, so just over 1,000 kilometres this drive, a bit shorter than the ones we've done. To be fair, for a driving school, tried getting just what? That is ridiculous. 17 tons for me. Yeah, it sounds like somebody tried to have you off the 105 quid. Your mum got yours for 40 quid. Well, that's not too bad these days. Good evening, Leaf. Welcome in. I did indeed have a busy week. This weekend, and well, this week in general was a lot more chill, so I'm able to put a lot more time into YouTube and other stuff. Probably cancelling one stream this week due to a meeting regarding candidate selection. But otherwise, I think that's really Green Party thing on my radar. Like, this week is just a lot more relaxed, chilled, laid back. did some TMP over the weekend, but you've been watching a lot of Stranger Things. Oh, right, okay. Not gonna lie, with a combination of YouTube and Green Party stuff, I've been feeling a little bit burnt out recently, but just trying my hardest to push through it the best I can. Because I know this is going to be a long-term thing now. Well, we're off now. This job is going into Portugal. And I've not leave now. In fact, to be honest, I don't watch much TV. I normally prefer just to stick a YouTube video on or something like that. Like, for example, I've been watching a lot of Josh Cahill lately. Might need to fuel at the end of this job, we'll see. And yeah, good luck getting rid of that ban off your account, Leaf. Or is it say with you, Prince? I find this stuff quite interesting to watch. I've never even heard of that person before, Leaf, but hopefully you get a good outcome. Anyways, if we do have any first time viewers in here tonight, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams for myself. I do live stream regular, and I upload videos and shorts when I can as well. I think the diary's clear tomorrow as well, so I should be able to get more stuff sorted out. He's from Japan, ah. Have you crashed, Prince?
The barrier didn't go up quick enough.
Oh. I've seen bits and pieces on that. I'm not fully up to date. It's like I spent the weekend doing Green Party stuff and watching some sport. Took a little bit of time away from YouTube because my brain was just fried. And doing the Green Party stuff what needed to be done, plus watching some sport, at least took a little bit of pressure off things. Litter pick on the Friday, then a remembrance service which the Greens helped to organise. I attended that on the Sunday. I think there's no sport at all this weekend. Football's been postponed and there's no F1. So it really is a quiet week. The latest election actually UK poll was great for the Greens, projected to gain in Manchester, very close in London as well in Leeds. Things will keep improving. Because I'm not expecting anything to change for the Labour and Conservatives until May. Well, I think they'll both do badly in the locals, and then what we'll see is I think I think both leaders will get forced out by their parties because they won't want that trajectory all the way until 2029. And then we'll see what happens after that. Expected to gain a seat in Cardiff, that'll be a big ask, but it would be nice. I'm curious, how many's on the server now we're past 8 o'clock? It's below 3,000 now. But it's not a CD-ROM stream for us this week. Like this well today anyway. So it doesn't really affect us, but still curious about it. Got a quote for insurance, £70.24 for 6 weeks. Jeez, it's quite a lot for a young person, that. Greensboro also expected to gain Birkenhead from Labour near you. I mean, we've got a really good candidate there, who's fully enough ex-Labour, so that would be quite fitting if that happened. I think Huddersfield looks good for us now. I was a bit nervous at first about it, but in recent weeks we've gone up in the polls a bit, so I'm quietly confident about that now. £6 an hour. Do you know what? I've never been so glad not to drive in my life. Put my full beam on before I forget, because it is starting to get dark here when you're in Truck Simulator 2. It's been nice and relaxing this stream, just what I was hoping for. Oh, who's put my mum on TikTok? I just seen that on my phone, suddenly I got a new follow, clicked on it, it's my mum. Brilliant. Right, left the city area. Let's go. Prince is back on my nearby, so he is catching me. I think I'll need to stop for fuel towards the end of this job as well. If not, it'll be the next time I do a job. I think it's this lane I want. Or it's either lane. No one's 100% sure then when I was looking at the map. How is this a 60 speed limit area? I'm on a blooming motorway. Sort it out. It must have been put up to 90, but even then, this should never be part of a city area. Unbelievable. Anyways, we do have a poll ongoing in chat. I'm asking if you guys think 1.57 is a good update or not. At the minute, 63% of you guys think it will be a good update. I'm looking forward to the Scandinavian rework, because when it releases to TMP, I will be doing a stream around that area, having a look at the reworked roads and that. So keep your eyes open for that. Right, 750 kilometres to go. We are going to somewhere called Ivora, which is in Poland, Portugal. They both start with a P. Ah, honestly, wake up. This is definitely my favourite song that plays in streams, by the way. So yeah, going back to TMP updates for a minute, we are expecting 1.57 to release in a few weeks. When it does at first, you will have to downgrade back to 1.56 to play TMP. Once that's no longer a thing, I'm going to cover Scandinavia. So yeah, looking forward to it. Then not long after 1.57 releases, we should have the Christmas event. So that's another thing to look forward to. And of course I'll be covering that. I wouldn't mind that Winter Wonderland coming back, because last time the traffic seemed to be pretty good there, so I'm easy with that coming back. Not gonna lie, the Logitech shifter is so good. Or is it, you liking the shifter? See, I'm automatic, so I don't know how good these shifters are, but it's good feedback. A little bit of quiet area here, nothing really about. So this will just allow us to keep driving at 110 kilometres an hour, we're safe. I'm fairly certain I will need to stop for fuel at the end of this job, because we've not got much fuel left. Oh, I don't think I'd like manual, sorry, because I've always said if I did learn to drive in real life, I'd only learn automatic. Feels like one of these wires might be loose on the... Give them a push. I haven't gotten a ban on TMP. If you had, you'd have got it by now. You're lucky. Yeah, you are lucky with that, and you would have had it by now if you was going to get one. Because I think they've got on top of the ban that backlog. So yeah, you're fine now. That's so true. You overcorrect so much into things with other people. You don't want to be doing that. That's a bit better, I think. I have to get my wheel just right. If it's too much to the left or too much to the right, it distracts me while driving. So I'm off to somewhere called Evora in Portugal, and I've got 17 tons. We're into a city area again. Madrid this time. Yeah, it annoys me as well, tropical. Like sometimes I put the wheel on the desk 3 or 4 times just to get it right. I've noticed as well I have had some dropped frames since the last time somebody told me I lagged. Hopefully the stream holds for the rest of the thing. And hello Darren, good evening to you. If yours isn't straight it bugs you. Yeah, I can understand that. I did have a few. Well, I'll keep an eye on the dropped frames. Overall, it's not been much of an issue, which I'm glad to say. Sometimes feels odd, so I have to remove it. Yeah, I'm definitely the same on that. People looking forward to 1.57 by the looks of it, yeah. Overall, definitely. I think my biggest concern is going to be what happens when the CD world update comes out. Will it kill the player base? Will it not? It's got the potential, so we'll have to wait and see. But I'm looking forward to the Scandinavian rework. Right, and 500 kilometres remain of this job as we continue going round the ring road of Madrid. I mean, you can argue though with TMP, and well, ETS2 I should be saying, is it's existed for quite a long time, and there's very few games that get to this age and people are still enjoying them, they're getting updates and things like that, so you could argue. You could argue, you know, it's had quite a long life, but at the same time, I'm still enjoying playing it. Yeah, kind of that tropical. It's like I said, I'm still enjoying TMP, but of course, if the player base drops off, then you know. I know I've had a bit of a drop in viewership recently, but that's because of my poor consistency due to being quite busy with other things. That's not down to the game. To be fair, you're tired of TMP, so you're on single player with truck mods, etc. So much fun, tired of drives and drivers. See, I've just never been into the mods, so that's why I went off single player quite quickly. But if you like mods, then obviously you're going to enjoy single player. I think that means ATS 10 years old in February. See, again, that's just, you know, if that had an online player base like ETS2 does, I'd probably play it, you know, even if it was a weekly stream, but because it doesn't, and I don't enjoy single player, I just don't have the interest in playing ATS. If that changes, who knows, maybe I'll jump on it. Next month will be 3 years since I last played ATS. You need fuel. Oh, you on about the one that I've just gone past? Or you on about the one after it? The community decided though, if you focus on ETS or ATS, you remember the poll? I don't remember that poll. I just couldn't see myself playing ATS unless it had an online player base. If there was an event over there, like for example we've had it in the past, there's been a real operations event over there, I'd play ATS then, but otherwise I just don't have that motivation. You only have ATS because you and your friend from the States used to do weekly drives together. Some of the best moments happen during them. The next one, right, so that's just outside Almaraz. Excuse me. I'll fuel up there as well, so I'd only have to stop very soon after it otherwise. But yeah, it used to get a reasonable number of people on. But when Convoy mode came out, it just destroyed it. It's like you used to get like 1,000 to 2,000 on at American peak time. But now if you get more than 100 on, you've done well. Shame really. You hop on ATS now and then, not often as ETS though. Recently it's 600 hours on ETS 2. See, I'm on about 3,700 on ETS 2 now. It's crazy. But when we was all in lockdown, it gave me a chance to do extra jobs and stream more. Now, generally speaking, I'm only playing ETS2 and I'm live, and on the rare occasion trying to get content from my bad drivers of ETS2 uploads which I put on the other channel. But they're few and far between due to time constraints. DLC cars coming to ATS might bring back players. I'll keep my eye on it. Only 24 hours on ATS, but yeah, I'm only about 150 hours, something like that. The ATS road trip ones. Yeah, new video coming out in 28 minutes. I'm sure you guys can catch it after stream though. I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to be going here. Not round there. Oh, that way. I see the marker. Oh. So there's an arrow here to go straight. I was so confused then.
Oh yeah, we came in the wrong way.
Did we? No, we
There's
didn't.
an arrow on the floor in front of me. It says this way, facing towards me.
Yeah, I think you meant to turn around a bit further up the road, but yeah, it is this way, it is two ways. Yeah, I've never been into this fueling space before, so I didn't know it. And yeah, it does sound a bit mad, Adam. Right, here we go. Well, we're all leaving this fueling station together with 321 kilometres to go. I haven't yet, Adam, but I was laughing because one of the veterans at the Remembrance Service had a Renault umbrella. So you had me with the McLaren one and him with the Renault one, but I don't think he noticed. Anyways, let's get going, let's get to Evola. Renault to McLaren, yeah. It's a shame with the F1 because Renault engines leave the sport at the end of this season. So we've only got 3 more races plus a sprint with Renault powered engines. And that's a big shame really. So from next season we're only going to have Ferrari, Mercedes and Honda powered engines. Well, in a couple more seasons Cadillac engines come in. So that'll be something at least. Yeah, not a problem, madam. If the transport related, shove them in the dedicated Discord channels. Good man. Because I'm not on Facebook that much really, because I'm always like doing something. So chances are I'd see him earlier on Discord. Anyways, 250 kilometres left to drive on this job. The Sleepy on from Brussels to Prague takes 15 hours. Jeez. Thanks, but no thanks. I mean, never say never, but when I think about travel vlogs outside the UK at the minute, I'm thinking more aviation stuff. But I don't think I'll be flying again until I get my next go to the Philippines, which... what? Best case scenario about this time next year, but that really is best case. I'd have to see my YouTube revenue bounce back to manage that. So there's quite a bit of stuff I want to get connected to my setup. So yeah, that's definitely best case scenario at the minute. Leaves Brussels at 19:22 in the evening and arrives into Prague at 11:55. Oh well, it means you get a chance of breakfast before you get off the late train. Oh, has the AN124 departed at last? Tropical, it's been there quite a while. And welcome in Seppi, nice to have you with us. Yeah, maybe it'll be an impromptu global cargo meet-up there between Seppi and Adam. You missed it depart, unfortunately. See, I need another trip up to Manchester Airport to record a video there, but the weather forecast is really poor at the minute. It's like, I looked again before, and it's forecast to rain virtually every day for 2 weeks, and it's like, well, I can't go and do it then if it's going to be raining like that. Because I don't mind personally getting wet, but it's my equipment. You went to sleep late and forgot about it and then woke up at like 1 PM. Yeah, it's not what you want. I tell you one thing I struggle with is making the rail tolls in the morning now to record them. Because Shami quite often keeps me talking until like 1:30 in the morning, and then by the time I fell asleep, I'm having to get up a couple of hours later to see the talk. So that's been a bit of a struggle. And there's been a 2-second lag spike. Yeah, drop frames again. There's something going on in the background, but it's every now and then. It's annoying, but I'll keep my eye on it. And I will try and work out what it is in time for the next stream. I'm into a city area. I'm not sure yet, Tropical, possibly. Don't think I'm ready tonight, touch wood. I mean, I've not seen you lag, Prince. It's either the PC or the wireless dongle. It's going to be one of the two. And there we go, out of the city limits, let's go. Bit of a new road I've not been on yet, so that's something. Level crossing coming up, level crossing. Toll booth coming up ahead. It might be the case that the dongle needs replacing, possibly. but I'll keep my eye on things. It's one thing that's making me second guess it is no one said that I'm lagging in game when the stream lags. Fast lane. Oh, there's no barrier. No barrier. Got a nice first class run from Prague to Berlin. You paid 45 quid for that single. See, that's a bargain actually. Some short's like 100 quid just for a normal bed thing on our sleepers in the UK. I've not really looked at it, but I'm sure that's the case. Yeah, Portugal doesn't have barriers, remember that. It's not often I get into Portugal, to be honest, so I didn't actually know. Is Stormer still with us? He is.
I've not touched my pedals for ages. I've been had it on cruise control the whole way.
Oh well, you've had fun then. I've always got my foot down on the gas.
Doesn't it hurt your feet after a while? That hurts mine.
Not normally. Sometimes I might get a bit of leg cramp, but that's it. Or you use cruise control as well. I returned to Penzance on Riviera Sleeper with a rail card. It's like 200. What? 250 quid. But that's good. Unlike Calais Sleeper charge for a single. I mean, 200 quid is ridiculous. 250, sorry, and that's with a rail card. Just goes to show.
I'm going to Penzance in December for work. Mine is £6 from London to Penzance.
It's just mad. It's like another one. It's like I was looking at going to the football in a few weeks because Bolton are away to Swindon Town in the FA Cup. My rail card just expired. I've not renewed it at the minute, and one thing I was seeing was the price. Like a standard return is 118 quid, and when you break it up into advanced singles, because you'd have to do to London and then to Swindon Town, it's not much cheaper. See, I think 194 quid is quite expensive as well. I'd have to literally have money to burn to start doing things like that. I think there's a convoy departing the company we're going to. Or is that just somebody parked just outside it? Yeah, inflation, yeah, not joking, it's ridiculous. Almost turned too early then. Saying that Sleeper is one of the best in Europe. The sooner we join the EU, the blimmin' better. Be able to access stuff like that easier then. There we go. Oh yeah, I was always dead set against it, Tropical. And there we go, that'll get me well on the way to level 306 here on the Global Cargo Events profile, so I'm happy with that. Still got a fair few to do, so I'll do one more job. Get this unlocked first though. I drove with Prince, but yes. Right, I'll get a shorter job this time though, because I do know that we are getting on in time.
If you get a short one, I can come along.
I think that's a different route. I don't think we went that way. So yeah, take a job to Salamanca. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Absolute no idea. We're taking young siblings to it, and the job is in this company.
What?
I was sat there like, what is this? And yeah, I'll be very happy if we rejoin at some point. If that's how it's pronounced, then it's missing a few words. A letter, sorry. Oh. Trying to work out where I have to go for this blimmin' job. I think we will, because public opinion's been towards it. Near enough for near enough 3 years now. I just don't think it'll be in the next 5 years. I think it's more of a 10 to 15 year job. You call that city salmon like fish? Yeah, just wrong button. Yeah, just absolutely no idea how that is that. Right, following Prince out. 457 kilometres to drive. Oh, are you finishing here, Homer? Not a problem. Nice one for tagging along. We'll see you soon. Or are you talking to them? So I noticed you're following us now. Nope. I think that might have been me then. That might have been me then that lagged. He was saying it to the others. What's the last letters? It finishes with NCA. Yeah, no idea how to pronounce it, but we're going to there anyway. Right, well, the city area. There's a toll booth up ahead. I mean, countries working together and having better access to each other's countries, I think, was always a good thing. Like freedom of movement, freedom of people, customs union, stuff like that. It was good for people and good for business. You're back on single player, are you? Enjoy. And if we do have any first time viewers here tonight, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as you can then notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I do live stream quite regular. I upload videos and shorts as regular as I can as well. So there's always content to watch here. How TMP staff do more random mini events like yesterday. Border control, they asked players for documents and what they were hauling. Yeah, it was interesting to see they managed that. Yeah, I only knew about it after it had finished, but it's fine. Yesterday was Sunday? No. Yeah, Sunday. So, you know, I enjoyed the Remembrance service and the F1. Oh, in a city area. I'm curious to see how the server is now. It's coming up to 9 o'clock. Yeah, 2,712 people on TMP. Because there's not been a good update for a while now, and most of the events are finished. You know, the numbers are dropping off quicker than they was previously. But once 1.57 is updated to TMP and the Christmas event comes out, you'll see the numbers will bounce up again. So there's quite a lot of what I'm calling part-time players now on TMP, more than what there was when I first started playing in 2019. You'll be doing a 2-minute silence tomorrow at school. Well, right. How come tomorrow? Freight company in Scandinavia is being replaced in 1.57. What? Oh, well. See what it's replaced with. Or Remembrance Day. See, I did Remembrance Sunday. I didn't realise tomorrow was Remembrance Day as well. Nothing in my diary about it. Normally it would be. Yeah, today and tomorrow clear. Wednesday I've got something to do in the daytime. Same goes for Thursday. Plus I think Thursday evening I've got that meeting now. Just waiting for that to be confirmed. Friday is clear. Saturday the football's postponed, but there's a realtor I want to nip out and see. And Sunday's clear. I think this is the lane I want. Oh, the batter. Oh, right. Normally it's in my diary and stuff like that. So I'm surprised it's not in there. Anyway, I am aware that I do have a video going online very shortly. But it'd be extremely helpful and beneficial to myself if you could watch the video after the stream is finished. That would help me out a massive amount. Again, it is lacking a little bit. Partly because the Virtual train I ended up on was packed to the point where it just wasn't, you know, possible to vlog. Like two of the trains, maybe even three of them, I was up against the blooming doors. So there's nowhere else I could go. And then also I'm still trying to get over the nerves of talking to a camera in public. One thing I hate is being like the centre of attention and being stared at and things like that. So there is that. I think the vlog's only about 12 minutes, something like that. But yeah, it's more focus of my travel during the day instead of on the football overall. So I didn't do much recording in the stadium for obvious reasons. It's like there's a lot of music being played in the ground, so that'll get me into trouble and other bits and pieces. And then you've got people sat all around you because they only opened one stand and virtually every seat was taken. You know, there's that as well. But I was never really planning to vlog much on the ground anyway. More about getting there and getting back type thing. And I missed the rail tour in the morning, which I was originally planning to put in the vlog, simply because I was kept awake until like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock maybe, and the alarm needed to be set at like 5 o'clock. So yeah, not good. Welcome in Ace the driver. We have had a bad driver or two right at the start, but otherwise we've been on quiet roads, so it's been nice, quiet and easy going. But yeah, if people can check the vlog out after the stream is finished, that would be great. And I'll try and improve my vlogging skills for whenever I next vlog, whenever that might be. So I've only done a few vlogs so far, so I'm still learning and trying to get better at it. And as I'm sure some of you will agree, there's a lot of learning, really. Also guys, don't forget we do have a poll in chat. I'm asking if you guys think 1.57 is going to be a good update or not. And so far 66% of you guys think it will be. I think because of it having the Scandinavian rework as part of it, I think it'll be a good update. So I'm looking forward to covering Scandinavia when it does come out on TMP. Not sure what that's about. What was a cone there to stop you going up the ramp or whatever it was. Yeah, there is that new scanning update as well. I will add the engine probably to a couple of the scanners on this profile. But I'm more interested in the rework of the roads. See what they've done to improve it. And just see what I think of it really. What I'll do is I'll do a stream just dedicated to doing jobs around the Scandinavian DLC area. Yeah, you're more into ATS, aren't you, Ace? Junctions look much better, well, that's something good then. Not found to the end of this job then. See, 'cause I don't play ATS, so I don't follow the updates there, but as I was saying before, this coming December will be 3 years since I last played ATS. Very late welcome into the stream, Mr. Eternity. It really has taken an eternity for you to join us tonight. Just keep in mind, it's a Scandinavian refresh, not rework. It's just updating and adding stuff to the current map. Oh right, I thought it was like reworked roads and stuff like that. That's a bit of a letdown, but okay. And you know me, Eternity. Island DLC roads look flipping narrow compared to the base game. That's going to make it some interesting roads then when that finally comes out. I think we've got a while until that comes out. And yeah, I think that's the case, Ace. Not a new Scania, but a new engine that you can put in the Scania that'll make it a bit faster. Yes, it'll be 770, whereas I think the Volvo's 780. So it won't be as fast as the Volvo, but it'll be quicker than it currently is. Well, I think that was Prince that time. There was no avoiding it. 2% road damage. So it's not been a proper rework by the sounds of it. Tropical, just a bit of a, you know, patch here and there. Yeah, I've had a little bit of stream lag today, Eternity, but yeah, hopefully no more of that. I'll try and work out what happened after stream with regards to that then. It's either the PC showing its age or the dongle that needs replacing. Get this dropped off. Yeah, that's what we was just talking about, Ace. It's going to have a faster engine. So it won't be a new truck, but it'll be a faster engine you can put into the trucks. Let's just see how that goes. Yeah, refreshing Scandid to match with Nordic Horizons with updates, roads and stuff. Otherwise it wouldn't look so good. Well, that's going a little bit closer to level 3 or 6, so I can definitely take that. Right, well I am going to wrap up this live stream now. I do want to say a big thank you to everyone who had tuned in tonight.
See you next time, T.
Yeah, awesome. I'll see you in a bit, Prince. If you guys have enjoyed this live stream, make sure you have it that like button. If you're a first time viewer here, make sure you have subscribed and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos or live streams from myself. I have had a vlog that's gone online a few minutes ago, so if you can check that one out, you'll find a link in the description for that. So yeah, if you could watch it, give it a like, it will help me out a massive amount. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow for some CD Road action. Nice one, guys.
guys know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. My guys know that they fly. These brothers might ride or die.
Guys know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. My guys know that they fly. These brothers might ride or die.
Unless you heard it from me, got it from me, then you ain't heard it from me. All the energy. Unless you heard it from me, got it from me, then you ain't heard it from me. All the energy. Guys know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. My guys know that they fly. These brothers might ride or die.
Guys know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. My guys know that they fly. These brothers might ride or die.
Why they wanna move like that? Why you want gone? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? Why they wanna move like that? Why you want gone? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? I gotta do what I do. I'm really here on my ones now. I gotta do what I do. One instead of 4 3s or 2s. I gotta do what I do. I'm really here on my ones now. I gotta do what I do. One instead of 4 3s or 2s. Unless you heard it from me, got it from me.